Hey, look, if you don't mind, Tina, I'd like to leave. We can wait for that important call in the car on the way over. I don't want to leave Vicky over at Dorian's party by herself for too long, okay?
All right, Cord, I'm not sure I'm going to go.
What?
I don't know. I was totally up for it, but suddenly I'm sad about leaving. I've said my goodbyes to everybody. I don't know. Maybe I should just bite the bullet, throw my stuff in the car and just...
Tonight?
Yeah, get on the road before I chicken out.
Tina, you're not going to chicken out. Listen, first of all, this job in Baltimore, it's going to be great for you, Tina, and you're going to be great in it. And secondly, you know, Baltimore's not that far away. You're going to be back here all the time. And I guess maybe I'm being a little selfish about tonight. I would just like you there with me. For support.
Why? What's going on?
Well, if I don't get this very important call, I will have sent Vicky into battle without ammunition.
Mom!
Oh.
Looking great.
Thank you, sweetheart. Hey, you look good, too.
Yeah, you ought to wear red more often. Makes you look like you're on top of the world.
Well, I wish I felt that way. Actually, I wish Cord were here.
Yeah. What's going on with you two, anyway? You've been cooking up something for days, and all I can tell it has something to do with Dorian and this party. You gonna let me in on it?
No. I'll tell you this much. It's going to be a big story, one way or the other. By the end of this evening, it will have been either quite a coup for me or what Dorian is hoping for, which is my total humiliation, complete with headline. Woman in red goes down in flames.
At last, reinforcements. However unexpected.
Hello, Dorian.
Nice to be here, Dorian. Excuse me.
Well, now I know why you're so late. In fact, I'm surprised you showed up at all. Couldn't have been easy getting Mr. Thornhart to agree to lend you his arm.
Well, I must admit that it was challenging, but I see that you pulled off the impossible.
Oh, you mean getting Vicky to agree to come, my dear old... Oh, I'm sorry. I should have said Vanessa King. Piece of cake. Of course, Vicky would show up. She has to show the world she's above it all. Well, tonight, she's headed for a fall. Right flat on her. Patrick.
Plenty to eat and drink, if you like finger food.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I at least hope you'll find the entertainment more to your liking.
So do I. Be just what the doctor ordered, right? Excuse me again.
Are you sure?
Yes, Marty, look, you can see it.
Are you trying to move them? I mean, is it voluntary?
No. It's just like, you know, when your muscles get tired and your legs start twitching. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is exactly what the doctor was talking about. She said if I come out of spinal shock, then my legs, maybe it'll move again.
Janet, could you call Dr. Robbins? There's something she has to see.
Oh, my God.
Oh, excuse me. Dorian,
I'm so sorry, Arthur, but I'm really too busy. I hope you enjoy my book. Your pen. Excuse me, won't you?
But...
Just come on, look. There are other places we can go for privacy.
In this loony bin?
Christian, where were you? These are supposed to be so hot.
Right.
Where'd all those shrimp things go?
Oh, I'll go find you another tray.
No. I don't want you waiting on me. I'm joking.
Oh.
In fact, I wish you were here as my date instead of as Dorian's employee.
Well, after tonight, I won't be.
So you quit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Although I reckon that just means that now you'll be spending all your time at the diner.
Well, certainly more of it.
Clint, will you excuse me, please? I need Carlotta desperately.
Dorian, it is imperative that we talk.
I'm sorry, Carter. I apologize, but I'm just so busy. And this is all your fault. Really, I wouldn't be having this magnificent set if you hadn't believed in my book. Tengo un problema. Oh, Cassie, thank goodness. I was afraid I'd lost you. I need you right by my side when I raise the curtain on one of the climaxes of this evening. Mother, is this a party or a show?
Both. I hope it's a showstopper.
Come. Now, Carlotta, I want you to go out on the terrace, please. Gather up any of the guests and tell them I want them to come inside. Thank you.
Hello there.
Andrew.
Good
Hi.
to see you.
Thank
Frankly,
you.
I'm a little surprised you're here.
Really? I wouldn't have missed this for the world. Besides, I might have a little surprise for Dorian later on this evening. If all goes according to plan, which at the moment looks doubtful.
Kelly! My goodness, you're all wet. What on earth have you been doing? Oh, never mind. I don't know why I even asked. Why don't you go, dear, and straighten yourself up a bit? Joe, this is not a sinking ship. It is safe for all of the rats to climb back on board. Come, dear. Excuse us, please. Patrick, will you excuse us? I need my niece. See ya.
So, Kevin,
Hey.
how's the wars?
Fine. Nobody's stabbed me lately. But I gotta tell you, I'm worried about a friend of mine. Might not be so lucky. What the hell are you doing letting Blair Manning get her fangs into you?
I'm afraid it was just a muscle spasm. It's fairly common. We don't know why.
So that means I got my hopes up for nothing. I'm not just going to get up and walk out of here.
Not today anyway, Dylan.
But the swelling around the spinal column and that could still go down.
My guess would be it probably already has.
So then that's not the cause for my paralysis then.
Apparently not. Or at least it isn't just spinal shock. There's still that bone fragment we couldn't remove.
Right, but you said that could shift and then you could operate.
Well, that's pretty much what I'm hoping for now.
See? So you shouldn't give up hope.
She's right. And now, we have work to do. Have you spoken to Dylan about the rehab center?
No. Well, not about the center. But I spoke to Bart Higgins, his therapist, and he said that it would be all right if we built something at home.
You're going to bring all that equipment into your home? That's very expensive, Marty.
Well, lucky for us, we don't have to worry about that. I really just want what's best for Dylan. But Bart wasn't aware that you were going to release him this soon, and actually neither was I.
Well, let me go check with Bart about how soon he can get the equipment to you and how we can handle this. We'll adjust your brace and put it under your shirt before we put you in the wheelchair. I'm sorry you were disappointed, Dylan, but we're still hopeful.
Bart told me that he's worked with a lot of people that have had accidents like you have. I think we just need to get you home. And I think that's the best thing for you right now. You can be in your own bed, our bed, and be able to look out the window and see all sorts of wonderful things like that tree we planted.
Marty, just stop it. Can't you see this isn't even going to work?
One Life to Live, brought to you by Kraft Miracle Whip Salad Dressing. Nothing makes a sandwich like the tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
I stopped off at Sid's Deli to talk shop with Special Agent Aaron Clark, but all I wanted to talk about was thin-sliced bologna and fresh egg bread with a kick of Miracle Whip.
Mail?
Miracle Whip's Detective Holiday style.
Annie knew just what it took to drive a sandwich wild. With a third less fat than mayo and that tangy zip, nothing makes a sandwich like Miracle Whip.
Jack?
Sorry.
Oh, I thought you were alone.
It wasn't how it looked, but it didn't look good.
Who was that?
A friend, I hope.